Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, here to have my coffee and my morning read. I sometimes when I do the readings, I think, is this, oh, there's the Hierophant again. Now the Hierophant came out in the What's Cracking read. So definitely people thinking about stability today. I often, when I do the readings, I think, I need to take something from that. Three of Cups. Because I think, I'm laying the cards out here. I'm channeling the energies. I'm channeling spirit. I think, is there something here for me to take from that reading? And like everyone else, there are days where the reading just doesn't resonate with me at all. And I think I know I'm delivering the messages, but it's not relevant to me. And there are other days when I know that I'm part of that energy transformation. Cards are jumping out everywhere here. They were very calm and collected for the What's Cracking reading. So obviously there's more to say in this one. So sometimes don't disregard the messages so quickly. I know people are all up and, putting their thumbs down and going, no, it doesn't resonate. And then I think, I do the same thing some mornings and think, well, it didn't resonate with me. And then something will happen, maybe not that day, maybe even the next day. And I think, hang on a moment, that's exactly what Spirit was saying. So I think even though I say, don't try to make a reading fit you if it doesn't fit, I also think there is a caution there to perhaps wonder if that energy does fit you in some way, shape or form. But anyway, that's up to you. That's where free will comes in, whether you listen or not. Okay, beautiful. We have the World card here. Now, for a lot of you, I'm sure you're going to be so happy to see this card because we have been trying, a lot of us, to close out a circle for some time. A lot of us have been cycling in our lives with different things, families, friends, relationships, and I know this has been coming for some time, and it looks as though it could be here. Some of you could be planning a holiday. I know in the What's Cracking reading there was a definite feel that some people are ready to sort of just pack up and go. I know I'm feeling a bit that way today, but I know it's Friday. I'll be right by tomorrow. Sometimes we just get that sort of antsy feeling in our feet, under our backside, that says to us, you just want to get away and do something. So that could be some of that. But it's also about the closing out of cycles. And for people who don't sort of understand if they're cycling, then it's sort of like when you keep finding yourself in the same situation, you keep finding yourself with a person who's the same with a different face. It's like you can't get out of it. And we always talk about the universe repeats things to get us to learn how to do it correctly. And sometimes we don't understand the lessons, so we keep repeating something in hope that we do get it. And then when we do get it, it's like an epiphany moment where we go, far out, I didn't even think I was doing that. What is wrong with me? And how do I now make sure that doesn't happen to me again? I had a friend who had business, and when she first opened her business, she had someone who was really deceitful working for her, and she got rid of that person and then got another really deceitful person in. And I think she had 3 or 4 before she started to realize there was an energy there she needed to work with. And it was about her speaking up and saying, what needed to happen, because people were taking advantage of that. And her lesson was to learn how to, in her business, how to speak her mind and be clear about her expectations in the workplace. Once that was done, it didn't happen again. Okay, so think about it. If you've got cycles that you are doing in your life, how do you perpetuate them? What is your role to play here? How do you understand not to move forward so that keeps happening to you? Because it's not a nice thing. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands out here. Now, the Page of Wands talks about getting a passionate message from someone. It could be a fire sign. We have the Moon following that, which means that the message could be something at this point that's unknown. Some sort of disclosure, someone opening up to you, but definitely some secret being revealed here. and some sort of secret that's leading to a new start. And I know that with the World card here, you're closing something out here. So this is a message of passion, but it's also a message of passion that leads you onto a new path. Okay. This is about working with someone on something. This is the card of projects. It can be the working of, you know, more than two people working on something. It can be you. I always think this is so churchy, this card. Always reminds me of marriage. You know, I always see the two people get married and the third card being the marriage that they're working on. But let's see. Okay, so yeah, funny, because when that came out, I went, oh, it's a wonder we don't have the Two of Wands here. The Two of Wands came out in the What's Cracking reading too. When I was feeling it here, I'm thinking that you're closing out a cycle. Someone's bringing some sort of message of truth to you to put you on a new path. Now, there is a working together on this. So it's possible that through this message, through this disclosure of some sort of secret. Now, I always think the moon gets a bad rap too. So, you know, people say, oh, you're lovely and positive in your readings. And that's because I always see the good in a card. This can be the card of Pisces too. The moon sort of gets a bad rap because when we talk secrets, we think that we always go to, oh, people keeping secrets from me. It could be that someone's madly in love with you and they haven't told you yet. So don't ever think it's a bad card. It's just, I think sometimes we get sort of bogged down in that negative representation of the card and we don't always see the positive. And I can tell you that happens with the Knight of Wands and the whole player thing and the Seven of Swords and the treachery and Ten of Swords and the betrayal. Like, they are all aspects of the cards, but they are also only part of their aspect. And you have to see what the good side, everything has a flip side. Every cloud has a silver lining. So there's something here that you're moving forward with after somebody telling you something that you didn't know. And you want to move forward and you want to work on something. It's taking you down a different path. You could have the choice of whether you want to work on this or not. But I feel like with this card here, there's a definite working on something. Something's bringing balance into you here. So something that's been spoken to you here and revealed to you brings balance back into your life. It helps you to understand the equal give and take, especially within a relationship. Okay, so you could be dealing with a water sign here. Now, the Queen of Cups is a very loving person. They have their heart open. They're a little bit emotional, but they're very loving. They can also be very psychic. They often are, you know, in the cards, a counsellor or somebody you go to talk about, you know, your deepest, darkest feelings. So someone is definitely either arousing those feelings in you or is coming with those feelings. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Cups. How beautiful. So this definitely is resulting in some sort of happy ending here. Definitely some sort of happy ending. So we do have the Hanged Man coming in here. So maybe something in this situation has made you realise that you need to sort of dig deeper inside just to find something in yourself that you may not have realised before. I'll talk to that when we finish here. And then we have the Nine of Wands, which talks about the wounded warrior. It talks about putting boundaries up. I can tell the story straight away here. There's somebody coming to you. Now, it could be someone from the past because we have the World there, but, you know, it may not be too. It could be someone just disclosing something. So let's just say someone is about to disclose something to you. Somebody is bringing a truth to you, and they really are in a hurry to bring this truth. So I feel like it's pretty close here. I see this Page of Wands walking very fast, so he's quite determined to bring it in. You see, this truth, it is an opportunity for you to move forward with somebody on something. And this is quite life-changing because you've got the opportunity then to walk a very different path. The thing is, whatever this truth is, it not only gives you an opportunity to have the choice of which path to take and whether you work on this with someone, but the other thing too is it's bringing in this beautiful stability back into your life that I think perhaps your life was lacking. but it's bringing in this sort of equal give and take. You're understanding give and take for some people. And maybe you've had relationships, friendships, family where the give and take has not been an equal thing. Now, the thing is, what I see here is I see someone who is going to realize from this situation that although this is happiness here and you're really glad that someone has spoken to you, or you're really happy that it has worked out this way, there's a feeling that you need to do some more work here. So something here has raised some sort of issue, memory, something here that you need to go back inside and work on. Now, I feel with that world up the front here, that the realization of what you've been doing or how you've been doing something is really brought to light here. Because for some unknown reason, you are going back into this energy here of the wounded warrior, which is where you've been before. Now, I'm not saying this won't lead you forward. I'm not saying this is not giving you an opportunity to have something fantastic here, because it is. Something fantastic is being offered to you. But this internal thing, this like realization, this wanting or needing to look deep inside yourself to understand what this means for you, not about what it means for you in your external world, what this means for you in your internal world. This is like internal realizations. So, you know, it's like something inside of you clicks and you go, oh my goodness, I get it now. And you have to take time out now to decide how you're going to move forward here. Because there is a choice of two paths. There is a choice on whether you go forward and work on this. And although it has the potential for a happy ending, I feel like for you, in order to feel incredibly comfortable moving forward on this, you have to resolve something deep inside yourself to actually recover this. Okay, I don't know what they mean by recover. Maybe it's something deep inside of you you've forgotten, something primal, something from when you were born or when you were very young that you've forgotten. But that is what you're finding here. Wow. Okay, that's really deep for this morning. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that one. I feel very... Oh! Then I threw the oracle cards all over the table. That was a really very, very deep channel. So you've got something coming in here. Somebody wants to offer you something, but the universe is giving you something way more. So you might be getting an offer for a romance, but somebody might be telling you that they're madly in love with you. You could be getting a job offer. I don't know what it is, but something that the universe is offering you here is going to close out something that you have believed since you were young that you were, but you are not. Something deep inside of you, something primal here is going to come to the surface. And sorry guys, there'll be more work that needs to be done here for you, those of you who are working on your inner self. Something's going to come to the surface that's going to rock your world. Okay, let's get an oracle card here. If one wants to come out. No? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, interesting. It's the moon, and we've already got the moon here. It says, pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. There's something to be revealed here. Something to be revealed which is going to not just change your external world, but rock your internal world. Have a wonderful day. I might say that this isn't far away either. I can see this page of wands racing in very quickly. Let me know, guys. Have a wonderful day. Happy weekend.